I'm gonna make this video with the purpose of showing my studio before I leave, because unfortunately, but I'm not sad for that. I'm gonna explain why. I'm leaving the studio after 4 years, and now I decided not to renew the contract, because you know, with the COVID-19 and all of that, it's really hard to pay the rent, and besides pay the mortgage. So basically paying for 2 different locations that I use, one for living, my house, and the other one to work. So I decided that I'm gonna make one space for the 2 of them. So I'm gonna, you know, I'm thinking about building a studio in my house, because I have a small house with no space inside for an art studio, only in the dining room, like sitting in the table working in there, that's it. But I have a big backyard, so I'm thinking about building this shed where I can, you know, include electricity and AC. So I'm gonna make it able to work in there, like a big space, like 400 square feet. This studio here has 1,300 square feet. Yes, 1,300 square feet. That's a lot. This space is really big. Like I have been very lucky to be able to work in this space for 4 years. I have like worked my ass off in this place, like doing many different projects and exhibits and art fairs, spending like hours here, hours. Like a day usually pass like a blink of an eye, because when I'm working I don't realize about time. Time pass like super fast. I can be here like working 9 hours a day. I don't even stop for eating, because I'm super enjoying what I'm doing, and I am so concentrated that I usually never stop. Like a little bite on the side and that's it. So what I was saying, I'm talking too much. Yeah, well, so I decided to build a studio in the backyard of my house with this, you know, shed, but it's gonna be like a nice shed, like something in the outside with a modern look. I was also, you know, doing some research on the thing, on the, what's the name of these big things that they use in the, for the ships? I forgot that thing, you know. I was thinking about doing something with that, but these shed companies in Florida, they have like a really cool and modern sheds now, and with a little, you know, of my touch, I think I can make it really cool. Well, working from home has, you know, pros and cons, like everything in life, pros and cons. The cons for me are mainly that I don't think I can concentrate that much in my house. Like, even if it's not gonna be inside the house, it's gonna be in the backyard, but anyways, my house is gonna be there, and it's like a mental thing, like a stupid mental thing, that when I feel my house is there, I start thinking about stuff belonging to my house, like I don't know, whatever stupid thing. I look at the roof and and remember myself that I need to call the roofers because some of the tiles are loose and whatever, something like that. So working in this place for 4 years, the best thing about have done that is that I was absolutely concentrated in my work, and I didn't think anything about, you know, my house and my stuff, my bills, my kids. I have 4 kids, by the way, but they're grown up. But even that, I mean, they're still always around, and sometimes they need me. So working outside the house was great to concentrate and to cut the wire, the mental wire to my house. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the same. I have to work on that because I know myself. And the good thing is the cons are, well, I don't have to drive. I don't have to spend like minimum 1 hour a day in my car getting to my studio and then going back home. I'm going to avoid traffic. Traffic is very stressful in Miami, very stressful. So that's a good thing. I'm not gonna pay that much in toll. The other day I was calculating how much do I spend in toll in a year, and it's more than $1,000. It's crazy. Like, my God, $1,000. Oof. So that's another good thing. And the other thing that I don't like about working from home is that I live in a very residential area. It's very far from well, not very far, but like half an hour from the art district, and I'm from downtown Miami. So that's something that is not good when clients wants to go see your studio, and you have people coming to, maybe a prospective client buying my art. So, but well, as my dad said one time, when someone mentioned that his medical office was too far, he said, it's not important where, it's important who. And in this case, it's important what, because it's about the art. Someone that is really interested in seeing it is gonna drive halfway south Miami. So, well, that's the reason that for moving, it was long. And hopefully I'm gonna be able to post pictures of my new studio. I'm not rushing myself to do that now. I prefer to do it with calm, little by little. Nobody is pushing me, or I have all the time in life now to do it, because we are in quarantine yet, and we don't know. I think this year is gonna be like dead in the art world. I think no art fair is gonna postpone for this year. Everything is gonna be next year. So I have to, take advantage of that and do things that I never did before, because I was always busy in exhibits and art fairs and preparing the next one. So now I have time to do different stuff. I was researching in residencies that I never done any. Like I only did a small short one in Mexico, like one week doing working on prints, engraving, and that was great, but only 1 week. And now I'm gonna do this residence residence in Chile in October. Hopefully everything's gonna be okay with COVID-19 in that time, because I'm gonna be 1 month doing learning ceramics in Chile. So I'm very happy about that. So I'm gonna post photos of my new studio, hopefully at the end of this year. So that's it. And well, while I was talking, I was showing all this amazing place that I love. The only thing that I don't like about this place is that you can't open the windows. You see the windows over there at the end? Well, those masking tapes are in there since Hurricane Irma. And we put that, when I said we, it's because Laura Villarreal, other artists, also worked with me here. She already removed all her stuff, and I'm now with the studio all by myself. So we put those masking tapes, and it's impossible to remove them. And they're so like sticking there, so we leave them there and we think it's cool. I work a lot in my computer there, my new bright and shine iMac. That I'm an Apple girl, so I put some paintings here, you know, to look at them for the last time in a big place. You see, it's a great place. The only I was saying the only bad thing is the windows that can't be open. And sometimes when the use of some sprays and, you know, turpentine and all the art stuff is kind of, you know, exhausting to be here with the smell, and it's not very healthy. So that's a bad thing, but the rest is a great place. I love that. I love to come in these stairs every day and be on the second floor. We were fortunate that the floor was with wood, and it's impossible not to stay in it, but it's pretty good. And this is my, you know, my personal working table. This is in progress. I'm working on those, you know, little things that are like my therapy. I can be sitting in here for hours doing that things, and sometimes I think I'm ready, and in the moment I think I'm ready, I start covering everything again, because my work is about that. It's about layers and layers and layers of painting. That's the way I work. It's the same way I dress sometimes, with layers and layers like an onion. I've always loved that, but in Miami it's kind of hard, because with too many layers you're not going to be very fresh in this heat. Well, this is my working table, all my stuff. I love this table. They have wheels, so you can move and put everything different the way you want, because the walls are also with wheels. And that's a great thing, that we made all of that to have like different layouts here depending on the situation. Sometimes for an open studio, I open all the walls and have one big space for all the attendees, and you know, we have a corner with drinks and music. It's super cool. I did that many times during these years, and that was a great thing. I think I squeezed this place. I squeezed it because I came like almost every day. Less when I was traveling, of course, but I travel. Yes, I travel a lot these years, doing exhibits in different places. I went to Peru to exhibit, to Croatia. to Talca in Chile. All of that was only on last year, 2019. Well, this year I was going to do 4 different exhibits, and they were all canceled for the COVID. Los Angeles, I had also another one in Chile, in Lima, and I had a solo exhibit in Peru that I think is going to be postponed as well. In this table, I have some little photographs of mine that I'm working with. They are beautiful pictures of Gonzalo Romero, a Chilean photograph, amazing. So I was working on these pieces, like doing this kind of, interventions, working, making like a contrast between the black and white and the geometric little colors on the front. It's like of course, it's like a little poetic thing about a woman, and that woman is me. It's the first time that I work with my own photographs. I don't think I'm going to be able to post all of them. That's a new acrylic on canvas from the series that I worked during quarantine. I work I like to work with contradiction. I like to work with sarcasm and irony, and this is about social distance, imagine. So I work with the contrary. I mean, of course, in that image, there's no social distance. Is the contrary. Everything is a mess. All of this is people are all in one, like a piece of disaster, like after an earthquake. But it's funny. It's not. There's not a tragedy there, because I try to make that contradiction between the tragic things and funny things. My work in general is like that. I try to focus in the positive aspects of life, not the negative, because otherwise I'll be dead. This one is from a few years ago, 16, yes, when I was started on the Oniric series about dreams. This the name of this painting is my name is Rose, and she is Rose. She has 3 eyes and 6 arms. She likes to play outside, and of course she likes pink color. That was me when I was little. By the way, all my work is also very related to the little girl that I have inside. So when I was little, I was like obsessed with the color pink. Everything I wanted in the same color, and the name in Spanish was fucsia. I was obsessed with the fucsia. I wanted my fuchsia pants to wear every day of the week. You see that color? It's and I don't have very good light in this moment. The day is cloudy, and I don't have much light on the top because many of the bulbs are burnt. But since I'm leaving, I don't have to fix them now. Well, another fuchsia from the last series. I do, what I do here is I manipulate my drawing, the original drawing, like a normal sketch on a notebook. I manipulate digitally that drawing, and then the result that I make in the computer, I transfer it to the canvas manually, and then I, start creating and doing the color. the rest of the composition that at the end makes the whole artwork. This one is kind of hidden in there, is also from the Oniric series. This one was exhibited in Croatia last year in an amazing museum named Mimara. In that moment, I was into yellow. I was like into yellow for many months last year, and then I turned into pink. And then after that, I've been doing a lot of like black things, like this one that has the background is like purple black, but it's black. And I remember before, like when I started 20 years ago doing this professionally, I was like pushing myself not to use the color black, because I was trying to avoid all the time color black, because I didn't want my paintings to be like harsh, like, you know, heavy. And now I'm not afraid of the color black. So usually I start doing these black things when I'm passing through a difficult time, but it's something that is absolutely not conscious. Is something that I do from the inside, like all my work. Like I spread it out, and it comes the way that I'm feeling inside, I guess, or things that I'm living in the moment. We are now in the middle of passing the COVID-19 year 2020. In case someone is going to listen to this video in many more years, this is going to be like a testimony of having been alive, and super alive. Hi everybody who is in planet Earth right now. We are in year 2020. I don't know if someone is going to listen to this in 2050. I'm not going to be here, and I say hi to all of you guys there in the future. I'm just kidding. I am like that. Like, I like to have fun with every situation in my life. Sometimes I'm very bad mood. I know what my kids are gonna think about this when they listen to this. Yes, I know. Sometimes I scream, sometimes I'm very stressful, and sometimes I'm really bad mood because I'm a woman. I don't know, and I'm a Libra. In the horoscope, I'm a Libra, so I'm a little moody. I'm not bipolar, but I'm moody. I can have a very, very good day or a very, very bad day according to my mood. But usually on the social aspect, I'm always happy and funny. So this is something that my closest people only know. Now everybody's gonna know. Okay. So what else can I say? I want to say thank you to the universe to have let me be in this place for so many years, amazing years. It has been like the most important period of my professional life, and the beginning of something that I know is going to be great. Thank you for supporting me, and please, I'm going to take the opportunity to pass, you know, an advertisement here. And for those who doesn't know me, I'm Isabel Brink, B-R-I-N-C-K, and please visit my website and my Instagram, isabelbrink.com, and my Instagram is Isabel Brink Art. Thank you.